girls. Welcome to another Lunch with A. It has been a while since I have done one, and I thought it'd be fun to come out here and do one of my Mountain House meals and try it out on camera with you. So this one is new to me. I don't believe I've ever had it. Um, I've done some of these and tried some I wouldn't normally try, so don't 100% quote me on that, but this is not one I would normally pick out. And this is the beef stroganoff with noodles. So just to go ahead and throw this out there, I'm not the biggest fan of mushrooms, and this has mushrooms in here, so I won't be trying those. Other than that, I'm super stoked. Meat and noodles with, stroganoff sauce. What's not to like? So this thing should be ready here in just a couple minutes. Sometimes I boil the water on camera with you guys. Today I went ahead and used my electric kettle, got the water boiled, threw it in here, mixed it together. I've already stirred it, so now we're waiting on it to get done and get to a temperature where I can eat it. So we're gonna let that open up and cool down. It's a chilly day, so it shouldn't take too long to get to a temperature I can eat it at, and we'll see. So I don't know if you guys have any of these, freeze-dried meals that you add hot water to and you're ready to go. Some of them you even add cold water, like the granola with blueberries, which I love. Like that one is awesome. But there are tons of brands of these. I can pick up Mountain House ones at Walmart, and so I will, especially if they have one I haven't tried that sounds good. It's a great way to pick it up and set it aside for just in case. This is good until 2053, so I'm not short on time to eat it. Like, it can stay there for a while. We get a storm, like we had the hurricane come through, power goes out for a few days, you can get some water boiled, you have a nice warm meal ready to go, and that's incredible. That is why I like it. So, I am using my titanium long spoon. This thing is long. It is very long, and, this is from BEW, I believe is how it's branded. I think I got this at Georgia Bushcraft last spring, I believe. But let's give this a shot here. So we got some this is basically some noodles. There is a little piece of beef back there, beef stroganoff. Incredible flavor. I don't know if you guys are into beef stroganoff. My husband loves stroganoff, and the flavor here is awesome. I don't know how you guys feel, but I like the Mountain House meals. They have different levels of flavor going on. This one, there's no flavor missing at all. Like, this is absolutely incredible. I love it. Yep, that's awesome. So there's a mushroom. They do have some large pieces of mushroom in here. I won't be eating those. Those are not my jam. Um, but they are absolutely incredible. Um, so yeah, you've got these freeze-dried beef pieces. It's freeze-dried beef. It is what it is. If beef's not your jam, this probably isn't your food anyways. But I like these. They're a great way to set some food aside, store some food. You're having a rough time, power's out, you get stuck in a snowstorm, a hurricane like that just came through here. You got some food ready to go, and it's a great way to store food for a long term. You're talking this is good until 2053, so it's going to last for a super long time. Absolutely love that. Are there better and cheaper ways to keep food stored and ready to go? Absolutely. That's not a question. These are like $9 a bag. But is there a more fun way? Maybe, but these are fun. You open up one of these, you add some hot water to it, you let it cook, you bust it out and you eat it. I've got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. They love when we eat biscuits and gravy out of this. They think it is so fun and cool. We'll come outside and boil some water over a fire pit, and then we will let these cook, and the boys go crazy. North Carolina, North Carolina. Um, Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like these meals are fun. They're great for camping, great for, by a campfire, great for fun, for awesome times, but they are also great for, prepper situations, prepper foods. I like them. Some of them are spicy, so you get a lot of options if that's your jam. That's not our jam, so we don't stock up on the spicy ones. But chicken and dumplings is awesome. Biscuits and gravy is popular around our house. I mentioned the granola and blueberries. That one's pretty cool. So just tons and tons of great options and something fun. All right. So now the fun part. What is in my pocket? Can't go through a show, an episode without telling you what's in my pockets because that's what we do here. Got some coins, no big deal, nothing much. I have uh I have a Benchmade bug out. This is the gray with the orange blade, the Cabela's exclusive, and that is just awesome. If you haven't tried a bug out, where you been? They're great. S30V steel, looks good, lightweight, thin, disappears in the pocket. Absolutely love that. The same pocket with the knife, I also have the case for my AirPods. I'm actually using one now to talk to you guys. So just some gear right there. And that's almost it. The only other thing I have on person is my fixed blade, which is the Azula, the SE Azula. What's up? What's up? So this is just what's up, Kathleen? Good to see you. This is just a great blade. I love it. It's nice. It's nice to have a fixed blade. It's fun. No one's really scared of this if I were to bring it out in public, which I don't that often, but it's green. Like who's afraid of a green blade? Um, I know some blades you can bring out and people are like, what in the world do you have? This one that's not the case with me. Your mileage definitely may vary, but that's what I have in my pockets. What are you guys carrying? What knife do you have? What flashlight? I don't have a flashlight on me right now. Um, you're carrying a pen, a multi-tool. What you got going on? My pockets have definitely lightened up recently. I'm carrying a larger bag. But I'm carrying it more consistently. And so because I often have, well, I don't often, if I leave the house, the bag is with me. And if I'm out walking around the store or the mall or whatever, the bag is on me. And so my flashlight's in there. I actually have two flashlights in there. My multi-tool's in there, my little tool set's in there. A little boo-boo kit is in there, first aid kit. So all of my essentials are now on my bag, which has left me carrying two knives and an AirPod set on me. And that's about it. So I definitely go through phases like that where I'll load up my pockets and have everything on me, and then I'll go through phases like I am now where my my pockets are about as empty as they're going to get, and then it'll rotate around. Uh, I use the Azula for different stuff. So I will use this to cut my kiddos apples, to take the skin off when they want that. I will use it to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if that's what I'm having for lunch that day. I will use it for opening mail, cutting open Amazon boxes, like whatever it is. If this is on my person, I'm probably more likely to grab this than my Benchmade. Rich, what's up? Just because um I don't know. I carry a folder all the time, and so the fun of grabbing this is it's a novelty for me right now. Like now, if we're a month and a half, 2 months down the road, and I'm still carrying this every day along with a folder, the novelty might not be there as much. But right now, if I need a knife, this is what I'm going to, and my Benchmade is basically a backup. Oh, Rich is rocking the Azula too, scout carry. So mine is clipped in my front right pocket like this, and the clip is sitting, outside of my pocket. So that's what you could see above my pocket, but my shirt covers it. So I can easily grab and remove the knife like that. And my ulti clip is going to hold it to my pants. He's actually carrying it this way. And so I'm actually probably this way. So he can grab and remove the knife and it is clipped to his belt horizontally, scout carry. That's freaking awesome, Rich. Great minds think alike. Um, Beretta 92, Leatherman PST, Big Idea box cutter, and an Amazon flashlight. Sweet. So I have not gotten into the the TPT slide. It's super popular. Everyone who gets it seems to love it. It's small, it's a box cutter. What do you guys think? Anyone have a TPT slide? Thoughts on it? Is it an overpriced box cutter and you should get something else? Is it worth it? Let me know. Um, the rope on here. So I just did I actually probably Googled it. I've had this knife for probably 10 to 15 years, but I just did a paracord weave. So literally probably watched a YouTube video, but just kind of wrapped it around, wove it together, wove it together, wove it together, went around the handle, and then tied a knot there and tied a knot on the end because I wanted. You could also just kind of cut it, cut it off, and have no lanyard hanging on. I wanted the lanyard. Worth it to you? Yeah, everybody who has one loves it. Like, you pony up the $80 or so that it is, and, they seem to they seem like it replaces a lot of their knife usage, which is cool. You're saving your blade, and you're using a box cutter, which is a replaceable blade. So it makes a lot of sense. Azula 2 SAK Compact, Case Copper Lock, Sofern SC29, Gondak First Responder Hank. Send me a picture. I want to see that. Calico Sport Pen and a login jotter notebook, rich with full pockets as always. I love it. You got everything. You got the knife, well, fixed blade. You have the SAK. You have a slip joint, flashlight. You got it all, man. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Rich is check him out, True Budget EDC and Prepping, that's my YouTube dad. He has an awesome channel. He also has the medic channel because he is a medic by training and trade, so he knows a lot. So check him out. We need to get back to doing our Sunday lives, Rich. I know it's me, like life happened, toddlers happen, and fall happen, and then that equals sick all the time. So hopefully we are on the mend, and we need to get back to our Sunday lives. I think people love it. Our topic coming up that we never got to because I kinda shady dipped him, but, it was, blade shapes and blade, grinds. So if that's something you guys wanna hear, let us know, and let's do it Sunday. If you're free Sunday, I'll text you. We'll get into contact, but let's do it Sunday afternoon. So, for those of you coming in a little on the later side, today's lunch is the beef stroganoff with noodles. Um, now this does have, and I'll show you what we're working with here. It does have mushrooms in it. That was a bad mushroom to show you, but it has ginormous mushrooms, guys. Like if mushrooms are your jam, this is the one you want. I I am a fan of the noodles and the beef. So flavorful. Like this one, so much flavor going on, and that's what I love. I literally got this so I could eat it on camera with you guys because that's not one I would normally pick. Love it. That's definitely going into the rotation. Um, okay, cool. So, um, say EDNMB. I'm not sure how you say that. Very cool name though. Um, Price is decent for replacement blades, and yeah, like you just go to Home Depot and replace your blade, and you're ready to rock and roll. I love that. Since he's gotten the box cutter, he hasn't had to sharpen his EDC knives because the box cutter's taken the brunt of the work. I love it. I love it. Beef stroganoff gives him mud butt. That's awesome. So no beef stroganoff for you. But yeah, you guys fans of Mountain House? What should be the next one I should try? Because I love doing these, love doing the lunch with A's. Fridays seem to be a good time. I normally have a little extra time. Maybe you guys do as well. So what's your go-to meals or what do you want to see me try? I don't like mushrooms. So if you pick something with mushrooms, it'll be fun. Base layers, wind protection, any favorites? So EDC clothing, I love Cool. KUHL. I'm actually wearing their jacket right now. They make excellent stuff. I live in North Carolina, so very mild weather, very, kind of we get winter, we get summer. I mean, we get up to 100 degrees. We'll get down to, the teens and the zeros occasionally. We will see like a snow a year normally, worth talking about. But I'm not, extreme cold, extreme heat per se. but cool kind of fits the bill around here. This is a lined jacket, and then it has kind of like the wind, water resistant on the outside. They come in men as well. This is called the One. Absolutely love it. Favorite jacket. I got this and I liked it so much. I actually got a fleece jacket, so it's fleece on the inside and outside by them. And then I'm actually wearing their pants as well. So I don't know if I'll be able to be seen on camera here for it, but I've got like two hand pockets. I have 2 rear pockets, and then the leg has a phone drop pocket on either side. On one side, I put my phone in it. On the other side, I put my pocket knife and my AirPods. So I think that's great. It gives you a few extra pockets to work with. I also am a fan of 511 clothing, lots of pockets. Vertex has some great clothing as well. But as far as base layers, I am not your person. Like most of the time, this jacket will get me through 90% of our winter with a t-shirt under it. Like it's just that thick and that doable. So base layer, wind protection. I mean, this is what I would use for wind protection. If it was a super windy day and 40 degrees or below, I'd throw this on. I might throw a long sleeve shirt under it. Um, but, yeah, Vertex 511 and Cool, Kuhl, highly recommend Cool. They are pricey, but I've never been disappointed in anything I've gotten of them. I wear their shorts, I wear their pants, I have a long sleeve shirt by them, I have a couple jackets, I have a winter jacket, like, I have, like, a Carhartt, like that heavy duty duckwear jacket. I have one of those that's lined on the inside, and that will be my jacket when this isn't warm enough and when I need a little bit more. That's exactly where I will go. Um, Teal Designs, gym pry bar. So you have a pry bar on you as well, Rich. That's awesome. Send me a picture of that as well. I think I have a Teal Designs pry bar. I think I got it on Etsy. 22 degrees this morning is insane. We have not hit the 20s yet. Um, Saeed. Okay. NMB is for North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. What's up? That's awesome. Myrtle Beach is our yearly beach trip. Sometimes spring, sometimes summer, sometimes fall, sometimes a couple. But yes, that's awesome. Saeed from North Myrtle Beach. Love that. Oh, you have the Slim Jim pry bar, which makes way more sense than the Sim Jim. Uh, yeah, Massachusetts, masshole. I mean, I didn't say that, but yeah. Cold, cold weather. He's who you need to talk to if you want to talk about wind protection and base layers. That is definitely more a northern thing than North Carolina, which, I mean, it's beautiful. It's 50 degrees and beautiful. We'll be playing outside this afternoon when the kids get home. So we don't get a ton of snow, but we get to play outside in short sleeve shirts and shorts sometimes in November. So I'll take it. What's up, Jeff Green? So chicken and rice. I have not tried the chicken and rice, so I'll definitely get that. I'm a huge fan of Carhartt. North Face is awesome. Patagonia is awesome, a little pricier. Columbia, great gear, but Carhartt, yes. Minus 33 does make some good stuff for cooler weather, some base layers and stuff like that. I have tried some of their stuff. I do go skiing occasionally, and that's where I need base layers. What's up, wild man? How is it going? So, what do you guys want to talk about? I don't want to run off because we got people hanging out. Give me a topic. A topic. I've emptied my pockets. I do have a Azula. I've got a Benchmade bug out and some AirPods. So my pockets are fairly empty. Carrying the VanQuest Mobius a lot, which works super great as an EDC bag. It also works great because I can like I can add, diapers and wipes if the little one is with me, but if he's not, I can take those items out and the bag kind of compresses and I use the outside pockets for all of my gear, so that like middle compartment of it is kind of I use it as needed, and when I don't need it, it really does compress the bag down. It has a cinch strap and it works incredible. I have a Maxpedition Jumbo coming in tomorrow, actually. And so I'll be putting my gear in that and kind of doing a comparison for myself. Maybe I'll do one on here, talk about the pros and cons of each bag and kind of how they compare. So if that's something you guys want to hear, I can definitely try that out. Um, but yeah, it gives me the ability to carry so much more gear than my pockets will. And that kind of means my pockets have a whole lot less stuff. Police Magnum pepper spray. The Fjallraven High Coast crossbody. So yeah, Rich is always geared up as well, even rocking the pepper spray. And I need to try a Fjallraven bag. They make some really cool stuff. Their stuff is it like a canvas? It looks cool. It looks great. It's definitely not like the Cadora or X-Pac stuff. It has more give and more flexibility than a lot of your more tactical bags, which is really cool in my opinion. Uh Charge and flashlight and batteries for you're fishing overnight tonight? That's freaking awesome. What do you catch? What I love fishing. I don't go fishing near as much as I used to, but around here we have a lot of crappie and catfish. Catch some catfish in the lake, which is cool. Uh Police security. What's up? Okay, nylon. That makes more sense, yeah. But they look cool. All right, guys and gals, this has been awesome. I do recommend the stroganoff. I'm actually going to go and eat it now because I don't like, filling up my mouth and then letting you guys talk. I feel like that's a little odd if I'm doing a live. I should talk to you guys, but I also want to eat. So I'm gonna go eat. You guys have a great time. I will do my best to be back next Friday with lunch with A. We'll see what we can talk about. But Rich and I, True Budget EDC and Prepping, join us Sunday afternoon. We'll talk blade grinds and blade shapes and kind of our preferences and what they're good for. And blue catfish, awesome. That is very cool. I bet you can catch some big catfish. Um, but I'll be back. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and have a great weekend. Maybe I'll catch you around on the YouTube. Thanks and see ya.